Tonight, a death investigation one family says is incomplete. A 26-year-old who was the last surviving member of his immediate family found dead inside of a Northeast D.C. row home last fall. Zach Freeling's extended family speaking only with Fox 5. They are convinced he was murdered, but 9 months after his death, no manner of death has officially been determined.
David Kaplan working to piece this one together for us. David, obviously so tragic, so sad. I'm sure a lot of questions need to be answered here, but why is the family so convinced this was a homicide?
Well, unfortunately, there's a history of suicide in Zach Freeling's family. His brother and father died by suicide, and Freeling also lost his mother a few years ago to pancreatic cancer. He's a 26-year-old who knew loss. 9 months after he was found dead, the D.C. medical examiner still not calling Freeling's death a homicide or a suicide, saying it's undetermined. His extended family in New York is confident Freeling was murdered, and they're seeking justice.
Nobody believes it was a suicide. Nobody in the family, none of his friends, everybody who knew Zach, knew that just wasn't possible.
The walls of 26 Quincy Place in Northeast know what happened to Zach Freeling on October 18th last year when he was found shot to death. Since that day, his friends, family, and Uncle Bruce Weiss and Aunt Isa Freeling have diligently searched for the truth.
Zach was very determined to have a good life and make something special out of his life.
Zachary Freeling grew up in Bethesda, went to Georgetown Day School, then Vanderbilt University, where he became well known on campus for running a food truck called Aryeh, the Hebrew word for lion. His brother and father committed suicide. His mother died of pancreatic cancer.
Zach was very tenacious. He was a very loving human being. He went through a great deal.
Family says he was determined to persevere, to help people, and he was excited about starting a food truck in D.C. last fall. Freeling was busy printing shirts and waiting on final inspection for his truck. He was also considering going back to school. All signs, his family says, that he was not a man in crisis.
For instance, a couple of friends of his have told us that they were making plans to see Zachary that night.
That night, there was a gunshot in the foyer of his home, according to a private investigator. Freeling's roommate called 911, telling police he found Freeling unresponsive. According to family, it was a gunshot wound to the left shoulder.
There were no guns in Zach's life.
Mike Ciravolo is a New York-based private investigator hired by the family with 50 years law enforcement experience. Ciravolo says there's evidence that leads him to believe this was a homicide. For one, the location of the home. Ciravolo says suicides are often committed in bedrooms or sitting in chairs, not in a foyer. Aside from Freeling's family saying Zach didn't have guns, nor did he like them, Ciravolo says in his 50 years of experience, suicide by gun is most commonly done with a shot to the mouth, temple, or heart.
Where the person is, there's some certainty that you're going to do what you intend to do.
Zach Freeling was also left-handed, Ciravolo says, adding it's rare for someone to fire a gun with their non-dominant hand, and a self-inflicted gunshot wound to the left shoulder from someone who was left-handed wouldn't be typical.
You have to be somewhat of a contortionist if you're holding a gun in your shooting hand, in your strong hand, and now you want to shoot yourself in the shoulder. You got to kind of do this.
Metropolitan Police tells Fox 5 this is an ongoing investigation, referring us to the medical examiner for why no manner of death has been determined. The medical examiner telling Fox 5 as of right now, the manner of death is undetermined and referred us back to police for additional details about the investigation.
We need justice to come because, he was a lovely, fine human being, and he was only 26 years old, and he didn't even have a chance.
Something that Zach Freeling's family feels is so obvious. Now, they say they're appreciative of the work the Metropolitan Police's homicide detectives are doing, but are frustrated this isn't being called a homicide by the medical examiner's office and worry that that could somehow limit an investigation. Fox 5 made attempts to call Freeling's roommate, one who called 911, to share his perspective, but we didn't hear back, Sharon.
Yeah, so heartbreaking. I mean, so much loss for a 26-year-old and so many questions that need to be answered. So, David, this family obviously is pushing for answers, but they're also pleading for help online, we're hearing.
They are, and they've set up a GoFundMe. It's called Justice for Zach Freeling. Now, they're trying to raise about $80,000, both to help pay for the private investigators they've hired, but they're also using that money as a reward. They believe that someone has information about Zach Freeling's death. The family tells me, again, they believe someone out there has answers, and they're hoping that this GoFundMe, this reward, will help bring more answers.
Yeah, I believe in the power of community, and so let's see what happens when we put this report out there, the work of investigators and police, and hopefully those answers will come. David, great reporting. Thank you.